Shares of Fortress Paper shot up more than 20% today after announcing an asset sale. The company is selling a mill in Dresden, Germany for over $200 million. Fortress Paper's CEO says the transaction is part of the company's strategic plan to achieve significant liquidity to enhance growth opportunities. And the CEO is on the line right now from Switzerland. Chad Wasilenkoff, pardon me, sir. Thanks for joining us today. Why is this sale important for the company?
Yeah, we've been looking to sell this asset for the last year, maybe year and a half. We originally bought it back in 2006. Original purchase price was 5 million euros. And just given the future of our company and where we want to take the business, we felt 160 million euros at this time was more than fair. EBITDA multiples have been coming down here in Europe. The debt crisis hasn't helped companies get enough leverage to get the right internal rate of return that they need. So again, it was a fair price, and Glatfelter is a great company, and we're confident they're going to be a great custodian of the business, and it just frees up some cash for us to continue to try to create some more shareholder value and move on to our other core businesses.
Do you have any sense yet, Chad, where you might put the money to work?
We've got lots of options and opportunities. Obviously, one of the big projects that is already in-house is our Labelle-Saquevion mill in northern Quebec. This is an old pulp mill that had been shut down for several years. The replacement cost on that is about $1 billion for the assets as they sit right now. We were able to acquire it for $1 earlier in the year, or I guess it was last year now. And it's going to go through about a $250 million refurbishment to bring it into dissolving pulp, which really is becoming our core business. So some of the proceeds will go there, as well as hopefully some left over to look for new and exciting opportunities.
Right. You mentioned dissolving pulp being your real focus right now. Explain to people, for those who don't know, what this is and what it's used for and how big the market is.
Sure. So the primary use for dissolving pulp goes into making viscose or rayon, and that product itself is a substitution for cotton. And so the investment thesis behind it is that, again, we have growing populations. There's going to be more pressure on agricultural land. Farmers are agnostic, so they can move around from product to product. And we feel the biggest loser, or the biggest commodity that will face the biggest challenge, will be cotton, because it's an aggressive user of water, herbicides, pesticides. It requires very fertile land, and again, that land is going to be required to feed all these billions of people that are moving up in income status, et cetera. So with challenging times for cotton ahead, and yet growing populations, and again, more income to buy clothing, et cetera, we feel viscose will be the ultimate winner. And so our product, dissolving pulp, is the raw material or the main input to make that. Our mill will be at a very low cost structure globally, so it has very good long-term stability in an environment that we expect to grow for the next several decades.
Well, thanks again for joining us today and shedding some light on your company, Chad. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Chad Wasilenkoff, the CEO of Fortress Paper.